Humm, baby.
Enjoy this great game.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. Today, we've got to talk a little bit about what's going on in the MLB involving Trevor Bauer, possibly involving baseball, suspicious baseballs. Remember, they're cracking down supposedly this year. They've said this before, but this year is the year. They are cracking down on substances, illegal foreign substances on baseballs to help pitchers get a grip or get a better grip or obviously improve their spin rate. And this is something that Trevor Bauer has talked about a lot. And we also know Trevor Bauer is very active on Twitter and on YouTube and whatnot, and is not afraid to call out MLB, to call out Rob Manfred. So, you know, there's been, we're going to talk a minute about the manager of the Dodgers, Dave Roberts, thinking that maybe MLB is singling out Trevor Bauer for this whole deal. Now, I don't want to read this one word for word because it is from The Athletic and you have to have a subscription, but I will tell you the gist of the article, basically talking about how back in March, like I said, MLB sent a couple memos out saying that they were going to crack down on this, like I said. And then less than a week into the season, during a game against the A's on Wednesday, the umpires collected a whole bunch of baseballs thrown by Bauer. Those balls they had visibly markings or they were sticky or whatever, so they were sent to the league offices for further inspection. Rule 6.02 states a pitcher shall not apply a foreign substance of any kind to the ball and or have on his person or in possession any foreign substance. The league's memo states that players will be subject to discipline regardless of whether evidence of the violation has been discovered during or following a game. Regardless of whether evidence of a violation has been discovered, you will be subject to discipline. Regardless of evidence, you will be subject. What? But that is the case. Now, they have also been taking baseballs out of other games because I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen in the Giants game this year, a couple of different instances where baseballs were being removed and the announcers were like, what's going on here? Oh, this must be part of that inspection deal. And I'm sure it's happened with various teams and various pitchers, not just Bauer, but Bauer's getting all the attention. And Bauer made note of this on his Twitter account where he said, you know, LOL, always fun reading desperate and misleading clickbait headlines from national gossip bloggers. To translate fake journalist speak for y'all, it's unclear whether equals I can't be bothered to look into this because it doesn't fit my narrative, and wonder where the articles about balls from every other pitcher being taken out of play in literally every other game in this season are. Also, LOL to MLB, who already has sources talking to gossip bloggers about a supposedly confidential process a week into the season. Ha ha ha, laughing so hard he's crying. Thumbs up, y'all keep killing it. So that's what Bauer is talking about. You know, where's all the articles about all the other baseballs? And he has a point, I think, because, you know, it's not like Bauer's in trouble. They haven't come out with anything saying he's being suspended or anything like that. They took some baseballs out of his start, and everyone's thinking, oh, man, this MLB's coming after him. But it would make sense in a way that Manfred or MLB, you know, Manfred basically, who is MLB, would be interested in getting Bauer because, like I said, Bauer's not afraid to speak out against him, against the MLB, against Manfred. Call him a clown. I can call him a clown. Manfred can't really do anything. But if Bauer does it, maybe he could figure a way to get Bauer. And the easy way to get Bauer is for the illegal substance thing. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Which, of course, brings me to this article. LA Dodgers, Dave Roberts concerned that Trevor Bauer getting singled out by MLB. There you have it right there. LA Dodgers manager Dave Roberts expressed concern that one of his star pitchers has been singled out in MLB's renewed effort to curtail the illegal use of foreign substances on balls. Bauer's name surfaced in a recent report from The Athletic, saying that multiple baseballs from his Wednesday outing against the A's were collected for inspection after they were found to contain visible markings and felt sticky. Bauer complained about the report through his Twitter, as we just saw. Supposed to be confidential. What's going on here? So, but Bauer here publicly criticized the league's original memo, posting a 23-minute video right here on YouTube in which he questioned MLB's intent, said that foreign substances should be standardized, and took issue with pitchers being disciplined for substances. Now, when I read their thing, like I said, it sounds like you can just discipline them even without evidence. That's pretty much what I read. You know, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but you know, he talked about, you can watch that video. I watched that video when it came out, when he put it out. And like he says, how do you prove it? You know, things like this, how do you prove? But apparently MLB, maybe they don't have to prove it. Maybe they just have to believe it, and they have to have enough evidence to say, well, we believe it. He says, if I throw a pitch and it gets thrown out and tested, has a foreign substance, how do they not know it came from me and not from a catcher's glove, a third baseman's glove, or on a foul ball? If there's enough of the foreign substances on there, I mean, it'd be tough to think that it came from anywhere else, but at the same time, proof is proof. You know, you have to somehow prove that came from the pitcher, I would think, but maybe not, because, you know, MLB and sports can and have suspended people without proof per se, or, you know, especially when you look at some off the field conduct, when you're talking about, you know, domestic violence and things like that. You know, obviously there has been suspensions, even though there haven't been actual charges filed. So those kind of things can happen. So, you know, it's not a court of law. You're not going to prison. They could suspend somebody, and they might. And I wouldn't be surprised if it gets to that point, and things will get really crazy if it does. And if they actually suspend someone, especially if it's Bauer. And Robert says, you know, that's the only name I've heard floated around. But remember, it's not just MLB. You got to also consider the media. The media, Bauer's name gets clicks. His name's on my title, I'm sure. But I'm going to tell you right now that other pitchers have had the baseballs taken out of their games as well. So until it comes out that these balls have been processed and we are deeming them illegal, and we are saying that this pitcher has used illegal substance and he is going to be suspended, until they get to that point, then we're just, you know, it's just all talk right now. It's just all hearsay. So they took some balls out of the game. They took some balls out of Bauer's game. They took some balls out of other guys' game. It doesn't move the needle. If they take some baseballs out of Anthony DeSclafani's start, nobody cares. If they take it out of Logan Webb's start, nobody cares. If they take it out of, you know, suddenly Trevor Bauer's start, MLB's coming after Bauer. So we're just going to have to wait on this and see what comes of it. So that's pretty much where it is. I know MLB wants to put the ball in play more. They want more action. Most fans want more action. I enjoyed pitching duels like today. I enjoyed the game where Johnny Cueto was just dazzling, and also Austin Gomber pitched great. It was like a no-hitter for both sides through 4 or 5 innings. I enjoy those kind of games. They move along quickly, and it's pretty nail-biting. But, you know, the casual fan, they want to see some hit. They want to see runs scored, and they want to see all that. At least that's what Rob Manfred believes they want, and that's what he wants. It's interesting that he also wants games to take long, to get by quicker, though. Pace of play, let's move it along. But anyway, I'm digressing. I'm just saying. Overall, obviously, I'm not for, you know, pitchers getting to use anything and everything, but they're going to find a way to use stuff anyway. So it's going to be interesting to follow along. I think they should be allowed to use certain substances that are legalized, just so we don't have this issue. But we'll see. Not really sure. Let me know down below what you guys think. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this whole story. Right now, it seems that Bauer's the name that's floating around for obvious reasons, because he's the name that moves the needle. But I think a lot of pitchers are getting looked at right now. So we'll see how this story progresses. You know, MLB coming crazy. And we'll see. So you guys have a great day. Please hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel especially, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Talking baseball all the time here, right here on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. See ya.
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park.